Hello friends, good morning once again. I trust you have got a good idea of utilizing how to utilize Mendeley for creating a better referencing style, for creating a better citation and converging everything together and everything. I trust if you are having any question, we can discuss these questions into the question answer session. Today we'll be taking an extended review of Mendeley along with the how can we write different review articles with the help of Mendeley. That will be the priority. Mendeley, the first half, the first video might be about Mendeley only, and then we can simultaneously do some hands-on practice using Mendeley and all that reference. If you can recall, yesterday this was a document, and that document we have done some referencing and citation out of this folder, Ramanujan EDP, if you can recall. Right? So this folder is having a good amount of articles. Now we have created several referencing and several citations. Probably, as I discussed in beginning, you must have everything sorted out. If your information, this primary information, meta information panel is offering you some mistakes, some errors, rectify them first, then you can move on for final reference. So instead of Ramanujan, this time I will take customer engagement one, because customer engagement one, I have checked everything or all of the information is correct there. No anomalies, no duplicate, nothing is a problem in this specific folder. We'll cite someone from this one. Let us see the first paper. We'll cite from Guan, Wang, and Kaurav. Okay, just go back. I trust you will be able to recall how we have cited. First one is insert citation, Kaurav. Okay, this has taken an style IEEE. By default, it is selected. Must select this APA 7. Use this style. And done. Then there was some other papers from Radher, Rakhi Thakur. This time I will type two authors in one go. Radher, Rakhi Thakur, 2019 paper. Done. Then one more citation is from one of the paper, Rita Devi. Rakhi Thakur and then Rita. Right, and you can also see, finally I'll create a list of references by clicking on insert bibliography. The moment we'll change every other thing, everything will be recalled, everything will be changed just within few clicks. That will not be the challenge. The challenge is now how to synchronize this literature review with the proper way. Before moving into that, let us revisit, let us plan a small recap. How did we set up our library? So we have set up a library using a folders on your computer. You can connect a folder which this Mendeley will by default or automatically watch every time. You can have some manual import also, some manual import with a different reference text or all other ways. If you can recall correctly, the last time we have done some exercises with Mendeley Web Importer also. And this is new. This is something new, which we call it Mendeley Suggest. Right? So the moment I click a login on Mendeley, this one. So moment I click on Mendeley platform, and you can see on the top right corner, my name is there. This already is suggesting us if you are researching something on COVID-19 or bioenergy or obesity or any other format. These are the popular search which most of the people are already doing. But once I click on library, I can also give a search or the papers on the Mendeley database, which probably might have been added by some other authors or some other colleagues on that, right? So these are the different folders which we have already created. All references, recently added, recently read, everything is given here. And then you can create a notebook also. How this notebook helps? Notebook is about a paper, annotation, proper notebook is there. So you wanted to add a new page. So while you are traveling, say for example, you are trying to make a short note of some paper, Ramanujan 1. Start typing. This is a best paper which I read on customer engagement or something or anything, whatever you are trying to keep it. If you have made several annotations, the list will be given here. Information of the papers, once the paper has been selected, will also appear here. Wanted to make a quick search, search in all references. This is also available. You wanted to make some quick search, settings, privacy, get support, get feedback, sign out, everything is available there also. Say for example, I'm trying to search India here. Let's see the number of papers which are having word India, term India, you will be also able to see them. This is my own library. However, if I search here something, say for example, my favorite topic is internal marketing. Hit an entry on search. Now you can see this is suggesting me several papers. Open access PDF is available. Open access PDF is available. Year wise, they are not necessarily, you will not necessarily will get the list from Google Scholar, but yes, this is probably a better search avenue because Google Scholar does have multiple duplicate values, does have multiple data anomalies and all sort of information, but this will give you 97% I have observed, 97% times manual search is always effective. You can select them and you can directly add them to your folder from here, and if the PDF is available, you will get those PDF notions on the Mendeley screen also, and everything. How many journals are there? Say, for example, this is internal marketing. How many papers are in journal, book section, conference proceeding, generic paper, thesis are available. Everything, whatever you can do. Most contributor is by Muhammad Rafiq and all this family, all these collaborators. Internal marketing, they have published one paper in 2022. Once you click on this, this is the paper which has been published only this year. Or maybe you wanted to see, say for example, your supervisor or somebody has recommended, you need to cite some very recent paper. So if that's the case, you need to cite some very recent paper, you can select these 3 years and you will be able to get it. So that will not be the challenge here in this case. So this is how we need to look at the multiple references, with the multiple sources, multiple ideas on that. And this is probably a very powerful search, limited to Scopus and several very popular other indexing agencies. Global data is not available with this, but yes, better papers are available. You won't get any papers which is published into any lower level of platform or anything. That's a limitation, and that's the benefit also. You'll get at lesser paper about your area. Say, for example, let me do this experiment. Once I search into marketing throughout range, this is having 2,422 papers. If I do this search on Google Scholar, you will be able to see 47,000 papers, global papers. So now, if you are a researcher, this is definitely of your benefit. You'll get at least lesser search, but probably once you are a researcher, you also need to think about different other things also. Do not limit yourself on Mendeley, but yes, Mendeley could be a good source for that. Then you can also search papers from Science Direct. sciencedirect.com. If you are having these papers on, say, for example, again on internal marketing, these are the papers which are available for your reference. Right now, you wanted to add these papers to your Mendeley library. Just click on here on the Mendeley site to not site Mendeley web plugin. Once you click on Mendeley web plugin, this will take a minute because this is still waiting for login screen. Once you have done the perform, now you can see everything is available. And yes, so Ramanujan EDP is the folder. I find this paper should have been added. This paper should have been added. This need not to be added. This one need to be added. Everything I can, and then click on add. Right. This will take few seconds, and in a few seconds my paper will be ready. My papers will be added to the library. You'll check these marks of this correct one. Right there. Once you edit everything, earlier we were having these many papers. Just click on sync and click on Ramanujan ADP. You will find this is still syncing, and few other papers will be added very soon, and you will be able to add those papers to your site. Those papers wherever the PDF is available, they'll also add the PDF. Wherever PDF is not available, but at least you will be able to cite them into the proper and correct. So for example, this paper has been recently added. The PDF is available and by default added here. This is also one go, or even you search papers on any other platform. Mendeley Web plugin will help you all these papers to your library, and then later you, if you are having some PDF by some different sources, you can attach those PDF also with this with these thought, whatever number of papers you are already here. So this is how Mendeley suggests work, Science Direct work, Google Scholar work, or there are many other platforms from where you can download the papers using Mendeley. Mendeley Web Importer. Mendeley Web Importer is available for Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Internet Explorer, and few others also. So this is available to everyone. No need to worry. And just click on sync, and everything will be synced on a cloud. So you need not to worry where your literature or documents are moving. Then you can look at several other functions, several additional features, managing your library, right? You can use column for alphabetical order, author name, paper title, journal title. You can look at recent document, recently added, wherever the things are. If the software, this software is also very powerful. If this software doesn't find there is some information is missing, this will give you a list in this need review section. You can star mark them. The paper who have read will be of gray shade. The paper who has not been read will be of green tick, green dot. Items needs review, star marks. This is a very good functionality when you are using Mendeley. Like you can see, the Ramanujan EDP, I have not read any paper. Say, for example, I'll double click on this. We'll move in, scroll the complete paper, and then go back. Multiple times, you need not to tell the software. Multiple times, you need not to discuss, I have read this paper or I have not read this paper. Once you have read the paper, go back here. Probably I have scrolled a bit faster. That is why this could not understand. Otherwise, the software identifies which paper has been read or which paper has not been read. Then based on your reading, you might be having a folder which is having more than 100 papers. Based on your reads, click on add to favorite. Star mark. Now these star mark paper could have been, say for example, I'll mark this. Right? Once I click on top, you can see star marks at bottom. Once I click on top, the star marks are on top. Once I click on dot, probably red or unread will be sorted. PDF available or not available will be sorted. Author name alphabetically will start. Title will start alphabetical sequence. Years will start because these are the papers where years are not available. This information is missing. Published in source will be available. Added on, when I added which paper, I've added several papers on January 20. I've added several papers on February 15. added several papers just few minutes before. So I know when these papers have been added, where is my literature? Most of the information could have been sorted with the help of Mendeley library management tools. Yesterday, we have already learned about how to remove these duplicate entries. We have learned about how to create and use different folders. Search within the document. This is, I believe, is the best utility of using Mendeley because no other package, no other idea, no other software can help me in searching within the paper. Right, so you can get a good search about your document based on article, tag, abstract, author name, title, anything, whatever you want, whatever you find is comfortable, is more comfortable for you, you can do based on that. You can also check for duplicate papers in this, right? I was stopping this first part of the video because this is already going to, this has already gone large. See you in next video. Thank you.